Welcome to the Legacies of Light podcast, the space for lightworkers who are remembering their soul's purpose in the important work they came here to do. I'm Josette Leblanc, energy worker, teacher, and founder of Intuition Immersion School. In today's episode, I'm sharing a powerful reflection that came through as Leo season began, a time when we're invited to step into bold, radiant self-expression. But here's the thing. Many of us are exhausted, not from showing up, but from performing, from shaping ourselves for the gaze of others, for algorithms, for approval, and sometimes money. This episode is an invitation to notice when you might still be performing instead of expressing, and to ask, what would it look like to speak, share, and create from the truth of your own soul? I also share insights from the Akashic Records about how money wants to flow through authentic expression, not through performative strategy. Be sure to listen to the end, especially if you've been navigating questions about visibility, authenticity, and making a living while staying true to your light. And if this conversation resonates, these are exactly the kinds of reflections we go even deeper into in Discern, my mentorship program for lightworkers who are ready to lead, share, and create from the soul. So if you're curious, you'll find the link in the show notes. So let's get into it. We're tired of inauthenticity, tired of performance. We see so much of that these days. Performative actions for likes, for follows. And there's ultimately nothing wrong with that. But for those of us who are seeking depth and connection and insight and clarity, it's entertaining. That kind of energy is entertaining, but it eventually what happens is that we become desensitized and disconnected from what we see and from ourselves, because we're truly seeking more understanding, clarity. We're seeking to remember who we are and why we're here. We don't want any more fakeness, especially in 2025. We are just ready to really step into our power, which means being our authentic selves, which I know that has been overused and manipulated, but essentially that is digging down to why we came here, who we are on a soul level, and expressing that energy. But we are so stuck in the performative energy. Performative, there's a difference between performative and performance. Performative is doing it for the gaze of viewers, for the male gaze, for the gaze of people who we fear will speak ill of us, so that the people pleaser comes up, and this is exhausting. But the performer, which is, and we're in Leo season, the performer, the difference here, the performer is we're performing for the energy of our soul. It's not really a performance because it's real, but it's expressed. That's what it is. It's the soul expression of ourselves, and we are not afraid of sharing that. And in Leo season, that comes up as the great performer, right? But it's the great expression. We are not afraid to express. And we are just tired of the performative energy. And so the question is, where are you performing? Where are you performing for others? Who are you performing for? Why are you performing? Are you done performing? Are you ready to say what you need to say for yourself? And it's going to be baby steps. It's going to take time. It's scary. It's not easy, right? Because, when you start realizing that you are performing for the outward gaze, it starts getting a little clumsy when you start speaking up. You may sound a little harsh when you say your truth, and that's okay. It's part of it. There are so many of us here who are doing the same thing. We are speaking up. We are letting go of energies and people and circumstances that are keeping us in this performative, non-authentic energy. And it's just time. It's time. And we're gathering together. We're gathering together. You're not alone. We're all experiencing it, because this year, there is no question that this is the year that it has to happen. I mean, it's going to be gradual again, but you're waking up. We're waking up. And I want to say something about money around this. I was just in the Akashic Records. I'm playing with this energy of where I am performing in order to make money. And make money, make a living, right? Put food on the table, put clothing on my kid. This is my work. Just I would go to a job, right? And get paid by somebody from corporate or from above at the university, like the organization. This is the same thing. However, I'm getting paid by clients that I attract or who need what I'm serving, right? In the game of marketing within the realm of the matrix, the idea is we need to make this amount of money or meet these numbers, and therefore these are the actions I need to take in order to meet that quota. So it's very much driven by money first, action next, right? Like the money is the motivator. And now that I've been doing this for 8 years, I can feel so profoundly that money can't be the motivator for the expression. When I express based on the desire to make money or the need to make money for my business, I feel icky. The people who watch me feel icky. And so there's a gap here. This means that there's something here that is new, that is different, that we can't work in that energy. It doesn't work like that anymore. And the universe wants us to understand that we are meant to simply express, and we will be financially or abundantly rewarded. And I hesitate to use words finance and abundance because there's so much ickiness tied to the matrix when it comes to money. But money itself is an energy that wants to help us live our life in the authentic way that we want to live. It's not about making boatloads of money. It's about you making the money so that you can continue doing the light work you're meant to do and taking some of that money and spreading it to others. It's so that's for me, that's the essence. Making enough money that you are secure and that you are helping others be secure. That is true money flow, right? In this new earth or in the new frequency, in the new paradigm. And so it's tapping into that energy. And what I was getting when I was in the Akashic Records is that this is what the universe is trying to help us understand right now. That when we create our services and we become beacons for these services, and when I'm saying service, it could be like just you being your authentic self is the service. You don't need to be creating a business or whatever. Just you being your authentic self fully, you are going to attract what you need in order to maintain that lifestyle. And so when you function from the place of shining your light, doing what feels aligned, you are then attracting what you need. But and what happens often is this misunderstanding that we need to also market in a way that starts with, oh, I need to tell people about my services because I need to make money. No, all you need to do is tell people about your services because people need you. People need you. Just like doctors doctors don't have a hard time finding clients. Why? Because people need the doctor. Therapists rarely have a hard time because people need them. We are the same. We are the same for whatever service light that we are shining. It is the same for us. People need us. They don't know we exist. And we just need to continue saying exactly what we do. And that's it for today on the Legacies of Light podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this resonated with you, make sure to subscribe and leave a review. It helps the podcast reach other lightworkers who are ready to remember. And until we meet next time, keep listening to your inner voice and sharing your light. We need it.